Okay.
You guys ready to kill it?
Try.
Be killed.
Kill or be killed, yeah. You guys want me to stream this race too, or I think Lee and Brian are probably streaming their own too, I guess.
I mean, it's whatever. Let's see if we can get some second breathing going.
Hey, how's it going?
It's getting picked up.
A few more minutes till this starts up. Thanks for the follow.
Yeah, sensitivity is a little bit better,
Appreciate
but I got to
it.
speak a little bit louder. That way you don't. That way you're not going to hear me just go. "Ah." The first 3 laps are going to be pretty big. I think for us and the team-wise, because of our weight, we're going to have a lot to go against on that KOM. Just understand that it's going to slinky like hell for those first 3 laps.
Ugh. Is it 4 minutes?
How are you guys feeling about it today?
Pretty good, I think.
Good.
Watched a bunch of other classes today. Seems like everyone was doing something different, and you know.
The B class did
Talking
pretty.
on my phone, I don't actually know how to get Discord audio onto my OBS without my headset connected.
Oh, pain in the butt.
I might just have to link up my headset and not do that.
That's where that voice meter thing comes in. That Brian and I were chatting about.
Where's Billy?
Billy's going to be off in his own little world until the climb. He's going to go gut himself. He wants to be in his own pain zone. He's got some personal demons to let out on this one. Honestly, I think this is going to suit him pretty well, these 3 laps. And he's just going to go blow himself up and catch points. He's going to try to get first across the line and fastest through.
Oh. Two minutes.
Get ready to come out that gate, you know, at 4 or 5.
You guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
sitting in the EPAN, I can't actually see you guys. So if you're under a
Yeah,
minute,
that's-
I've got 246. So I might not be able to see you guys.
No worries. All right, there's Billy. He's in. 30 seconds.
Dan's going on.
Yep.
Seconds. Get spinning. Let it go.
Hey Norm, are you watching the stream through Chrome? Because Chrome will throw a network error every once in a while.
This is insane.
It's going to settle down the second lap. It's got to.
Mic check.
You're good. You're good.
I hear you.
Well, do you guys want the good news or the bad news?
Just give it to me.
Well, the bad news is I can't see anybody in fan view or on Zwift nearby or on the map or anything.
What?
That's the good
I wonder
news.
what else I can try here.
You want me to accept that?
No, no. Just I'm just trying to get into the world so I can see you guys here. You just pedal, Joe. You just pedal.
Oh, big fan on. Oh. Hill's coming up quick.
Yeah, 5 kilometer mark. You got the first like after there.
Ah. Ah. Ah, super tuck.
I'm off the back.
Ah,
Shit.
I'm not sure where you guys are at there, but just try to focus on recovery. It sounds like everybody's up through the first leg snapper there, maybe through the first sprint. Try and find a wheel if you can, get some recovery in. Shoot nice and flat there back to the finish line. Probably be 12 and a half or so minutes per lap there, the first couple laps. Okay, I think I am in here, guys. I got Brian, seeing you, fourth, fifth place here. Figured it out here. So we got Brian in the lead group. Looks like Lee, you're in a chase group there. Looks like you guys are.
I am the chase group.
Okay, and then behind you looks like we got one other Padre there. Lee, looks like you're gonna latch back on there right away. Looks like we got a split there. We got some cryo guys in the lead pack, and we got a cryo guy in the chase group that's behind you, Lee. We're 4 or 5 seconds behind you guys, so they'll probably be working to close that gap. So if you guys want to push the pace a bit there. Looks like we got Evac and Frank Castro with cryo in the front with you guys. Torpedo, looks like your chase group is maybe 15 or 20 seconds behind the lead group there. Really good chance you guys will catch up there. You got more flat roads here for a little bit.
I lost everybody on the descent.
Yeah, it's tricky.
You little bitch.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, it looks like you guys are getting some nice recovery. It looks like nobody's really pulling in the front there, eh? Torpedo there. It looks like your group's actually starting to close a bit.
That's good news.
See if I can get a split here. Yeah, 11 seconds behind there for the chase group. Lead's not pulling too hard there. They're only pushing just 3 watts per kg, so they're not working too hard to catch that chase. It looks like Cryo's got some more team members in the front there. It looks like Marco had closed that gap. So it looks like they got Marco, Speedback, and Frank, and this Skylarov guy. Skylarov hitting about 150 beats a minute. Marco is working hard there. He's up at 172. Thanks. We got Billy here. I'm not sure if he's on Discord. Anyway, Billy, you're just coming up to the sprint there, so if you're going to go for it, let's tail gun these guys here right to the line, and then let's try and get around them. See Billy's ramping up very nicely. There you go. Some 4-digit sprints, nice. Hammering down. Good job, Billy. Next up, looks like I got Steve coming up to the sprint. He's going for it. Oh, there's some big number. Holy shit. 1,500 watts. Good job, Steve. 1,300. Wow. It's going to be an awesome one. Push, 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 push. Beauty. Good job, Steve. Joe,
Yeah.
you going for it? You're right on. You doing all right there, Joe?
Seconds.
Joe's heart rate was like 190, so he's back. Yeah, that's everybody through. I'll try and jump back to the front here again. For some reason, the stats were screwed up on that sprint. It showed out of like 630 people, so I can't even tell you how you guys did. So.
I saw
Anyway.
Brian at night.
Okay. Either way, I was quite happy with your guys' performance because I had no gas to sprint. It's just the fact that you guys did. You're better than me. Hey Brian, about the 23-kilometer mark, I think you're up there too. That's where that light snapper is going to start again. I don't know if you guys are in kilometers to miles, but. the flats here, boys. Let's just work on finding a wheel, getting some nice recovery.
Ah,
Jamie, is my avatar fucking moving?
Let me scroll back. I'll find you here.
I'm fucking pedaling. There's nothing on the fucking screen here. It's just 0 watts. I mean, just fucking 0 watts. What in the fuck is going on here? I mean, everything's fucking plugged in on my trainer.
Yeah, you're just parked there, Billy.
oh, this is top of guys.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Ah.
Yep, your heart rate's showing 157.
Fuck it's motherfucker.
That damn hill. Just long enough to just kill ya.
Hey Brian, looks like you're in decent shape there. Your heart rate's nice and low again, below 150. Looks like that
Chase
group
group.
was caught up there.
We've caught up.
Did you have to do any work there, Lee, or did you let the other guys catch up?
I was caught in no man's land and let the chase group catch me.
Okay, perfect.
I'm just a little bit too slow up the hill to keep up with the lead guys. So after coming off the top of the hill, I ended up by myself. And the first lap, I was able to bridge by myself, but couldn't do it second lap.
Okay. So you were in that group with Pete then, on that chase group that caught up, so we have 3 guys in the lead group, so that's good.
What the heck? I sweated on my phone and it tried to save the ride.
But the good news is you're still racing. So I can't stress enough, guys, just focus on recovery, because that KOM is going to kick the shit out of you.
Steve, I'm in no man's land here.
And Steve is right around 40 to 40 seconds, somewhere in there. I think he's with a couple guys there.
Somebody wait. I can hear him.
Trainer difficulty to add more resistance. I'm hoping I can take a sprint.
Yeah, Joe, we just hang on that guy's wheel, get some nice recovery there. It looks like your heart rate's come down nicely there.
Some of these guys behind us kind of catch up.
Yeah, if they're gaining ground on you there, I would just let them catch you and enjoy that recovery.
Same shot or wait till I get over the snapper.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't try any moves there. I would just kind of keep her real there. Try and stay with a group till you can get to that sprint. And if you can tail gun that, come around some guys. I'll try and coach you through it here once you get a little closer. But I would stick with the group as best you can there, Joe, and go for some FTL. Hey, Brian, you're one stretch and then hang left for that bridge there. I guess 3 of you, Brian, Lee, Pete.
Oh,
A quick reference there, Joe. Back in 53rd place, it's 12 points. 46th place with 13 points. So there's a pretty big deficit there for riders, which is what you get for points. You're better off to take that FTS than go for a finish point. The lead pack there. You read the cobbles here, halfway through the cobbles. And left here right away to end up on that bridge.
I'm just dead in the water back here still.
Good boys, get ready to ramp up for that snapper. You already powered up? Think about using them here.
At this rate, it's going to take me 3 hours to finish this thing.
Looking good, guys. We got the cryo. They're sneaking up about 6 watts. Looks like they're going to try to take the lead here. Looks like they got 3 or 4 cryo guys working together here.
so I got nothing.
Just keep on it. If you can make her, you're just about there, Lee. Try and find
Good
a
job,
way to
Lee.
get that down there. Nice push, guys. Nice push. Pete, stay on the power around that corner. Try and find a wheel. You're not that far back from that lead pack.
Oh,
If you're getting some recovery here on these super tucks, guys, try and get a sip of water in you. Keep your mouth wet. Haley, you're still in the running there. If you can gather up with a group there, you might be able to close that gap again on that lead path. Looks like Brian's just gonna smash the sprint here. He's doing a lead out. Making him suffer. Good job, Brian. Stay on there. Just hold on. You're gonna get this guy by a wheel here. Oh, there you go. Yes.
Fuck these sprinters.
Scroll back to sorry, scroll back to you other guys coming through here. Pete, I think you're up next, and then Lee. So I probably won't catch both you guys here. I'm sure if you're going for it anyway. Looks like Pete's cruising. Probably too late for Lee here. You're right behind Pete.
Oh.
Looks like we got one guy just coming up the leg snapper. We got Steve. I guess the front three guys that made it through there already. Just focus on recovery. Just find a wheel. Stick behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hang on to these guys, Steve. You're looking good. Good use of the power up on the little kicker there.
I don't think I'm gonna go for the sprint. It's gonna kill me.
Okay. Fair enough. Still got probably a 28-minute climb up KOM, so I don't even know how long it took me. My brain didn't work at the top. I didn't even know.
To crack this.
Do you want to sprint, Joe?
I got her.
Okay.
I got her. I got a power up. I got a draft, and I got 5 guys around me.
Okay. Okay, I'm in fan view with you there, Joe, so I'll try and help you through this here.
Ah, come on, let's go.
Looks like things are splintered up there. I don't want to leave Joe's fan view, but looks like there's a chase group where there's a couple of these pretty close. I don't know if one of these was in no man land, or is that really the partner?
It's me trying to still spin up. I can't do nothing. I've unplugged it. I've plugged it back in. Nothing.
Bluetooth, go back on.
Joe, you're going to be coming up here, so make sure you're tail gunning. When you want to hit it, hit your power up and then sprint.
Oh. Oh man, oh man.
That second group was only about 6 seconds off of them. You guys might be able to catch them on the leg snapper there, boys. Just push it up there, Lee. You're getting close.
Yeah, we're done at the leg snappers. We're heading to the KOM there. You'll be hanging a left there just past the finish line.
That was it 3 times, right?
Coming up close here.
Yes, sir. That was 3
Okay.
times for you.
Nice, Joe. Good power. Good power.
Just keep on it, Lee. You're going to start being able to chip away at them, buddy.
Looking good, Joe. Keep it up. Big power. Big power. Nice. Good effort. So once again, it's just showing you guys out of 620 racers, so I can't tell you how you did that. GPR'd at 18.84 seconds. Great effort, Joe.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No point.
Unless you guys.
I needed to shave about 0.3 off that.
Oh,
Lee,
what am
y'all's
I
group
doing
was
on the
actually
front?
moving faster.
That's a bad idea.
Okay, so I'm just checking out. Looks like we got Lee and Pete in a chase group here. We're 14 seconds back.
Pete, that chase group was moving faster by me than the lead group.
See if I can pick a rider that's pulling in that chase group and see what they're at.
I think some 3.6 and 3.8 in there, in that flat.
Yeah, they're backed off now. Looks like they're only doing 2.5.
Oof. Hey, I got 55 watts. Hell yeah. Let's cook it.
I think we're tucked in there nicely, Brian. And you're nothing to climb. Here, Zeddy, Zwift Cruise and Daddy, looks like they're trying a little attack there, but honestly, I'd let them go and grind up that KO. wouldn't bother chasing them.
Let's go for broke. Catch this lead group. Not gonna do it on the hill, so
I think you'll be able to pick some points off though, Lee, if you just stay steady, buddy. Just keep a grind up. They'll start dropping like flies.
Brian, if you can grind up that hill, 3-2,
Ah.
3-3.
the sense, the voice of reason.
I just rode that KOM, and you want to be ready to rock up that thing. It's really draftable up to the switchbacks. If those guys want to attack and burn matches, doing 4.0 or higher pulls, they can go for it. But I think your guys are going to catch it. You guys got a big enough chase group there. And it looks like they're putting out some watts in the front. I bet your Cryo's going to make a move to catch sort of Freedom Daddies, because they're close in the points race there. So I would let Cryo do that work in the front there, but
Keep putting out that solid effort, Brian. You was looking studly earlier, man. Keep it going.
Pete and Lee, looks like you guys are coming up there nicely behind there as well. The
Just
steepest it gets here is about 4%, so just stay in a draft, and it flattens out here when you hang a left at that traffic circle.
Just at the bridge, it wraps up to 9. It's a very short clip, so power over.
Yeah, carry 4 going in the front side of it.
Yeah, and then you get a nice tiny little descent here once you hit that 9. So make sure you guys got a wheel. If you need to close a gap, to find a wheel, close that gap. Nice and flat here for a little bit before the actual KOM starts.
Oh, now the real fun begins. What? The frick?
With a group of 6.
Billy, just so you know, I hit 58 seconds on my leg snapper today, 526 watts. So that beat you.
Fuck yeah. I don't know what I hit. I was doing 750 at the base of it before everything started going fucky.
Maybe when your time comes in. So just for reference, guys, when you hit the KOM banner at the bottom there, I climbed it today at 26 minutes and 10 seconds at 3.1 watts per kilogram. So
That's pretty damn solid.
26-minute climb ahead of you
Ah.
if you're at your
You're gonna have like 30 more minutes.
You got this.
30 minutes.
Hey, I got another 2 hours, guys. I can't get over 9 miles an hour, so you're good.
Ah. Thanks, Pookie.
So my advice for the climb, guys, push just over threshold on the steeper stuff, so at 7 to 10%. You're going to gain the most speed doing that because your power translates to speed on the climb. If you push on the flats, some of your power is wind resistance, which is just built into it. So I recovered on the flats and pushed on the climb.
Just chase the rabbit in front of you.
Because some guys might push on the
Oh,
flats.
here goes everybody. Make this feather.
Just settle into a rhythm. Don't get too horny off the start.
Exactly. Good stuff.
I wonder what
Nice,
50
steady.
watts with the leg snap.
Slow it down a bit. Well, too hard.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a pleasant ride now.
Oh, no. Oh, good. I lost connectivity.
My avatar's lost the will to live. This is went past the point of obscenities. Now it's just silly. Hey, there's a was.
You had a chase group right behind you there, Pete, if you want to,
Tack
well, I
on.
guess you're in your rhythm. I'm not gonna fuck with you, but.
Thanks.
Pete, the dragon's going up, son. To the top.
I think that must be you, Lee, just behind Pete there. It's too congested on my mini map here to actually pick you. Looks like you're riding right beside Marco Lipchuk with Cryo. Here, I think I got you now.
Oh. Like the battle of the fatties.
Throw
I
some
guess
elbows
now
at
that
him.
you guys are basically all suffering on the KOM, it was funny because I was in the lead pack for quite a bit in my race, and then when I got dropped on the third leg snapper, the 130 watts guy, he was still in the lead pack, and he was trying to coach me up the KOM. And I was
Oh my
like,
gosh.
"Dude,
My phone is
That
possessed. I
FTP.
can't even turn it off. Keeps trying to save the race.
So he's trying to coach me up to KOM, and he's like, "Yeah, just hold this and blah blah blah." And I was like, "Dude, like, my FTP is like 3.2 watts per kilogram." I'm like, "That's it. I'm tapped." Like, "Oh yeah," and then he made a comment, and I'm like, "Dude, I'm 98 kilograms. Like, I'm gonna be real here. Like, I don't stand a chance on this game."
You smacked it though at 26 something. That's pretty damn impressive.
I think you guys will be pretty close to the same then. Hey, just keep hammering down. Look back to the back end here. Let's see where Steve and Joe are at. Steve and Joe are just coming up. You guys will probably intersect at some point there. You guys, looks like you guys are pretty close. Looks like Lee's climbing pretty steady here. Just 3-3, 3-4. Looking good. Looking strong. Heart rate's under control. Look back to Steve here, see how he's doing. Oh yeah, he's looking like he's in good shape there. 135 heart rate.
Jamie, you almost made that third leg snapper when I was watching that. I mean, they barely bridged past you there.
Ah,
I was done. I had nothing left.
You definitely put it all out there.
Alright, Joe, looks like you recovered there nicely. Just find your rhythm there, close to your FTP. I rode up mostly right or just below threshold, and just pushed on the steeper stuff. Back to your front group here. Looks like Billy, you got another lap up the leg snapper yourself there. So.
I'm 5 miles an hour, bud. Smoking it. 7.
well, this is like the worst race ever.
But this KOM is completely unnecessary.
It is.
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of like the glass road in New York.
Flipped up to the front. Looks like we got Brian going strong there. It's over 300 watts. 13th place. Kind of a group. It's a little bit stretched out there. Flip ahead to the first place guy here. Right at the lead. They're actually pulling pretty hard. Just kind of as expected there, that Brian Nickerson kid. He's pulling over 4 watts a kilogram on the front end there.
Yep.
Got a Zedson and a Penn Velo guy.
Oh. Yeah,
It
thanks
looks
for
like
the
there's
follow.
3 in the lead group on a breakaway. They got about a
Oh.
13-second
Hopefully
gap.
get up this hill here.
Fourth place guy. and then there's a bunch 14 to 16, 3 guys 14 to 16 seconds back. And then the next big chase group is about 26 seconds back, which is kind of where Brian's close to right now.
Hell yeah, Brian, keep putting it to him, man.
You're able to close any gaps there, Brian. It's slack here for a little bit. Kept a bit of a draft, but there's a couple seconds between you guys there, so that's not an easy gap there. Pete, looks like you're climbing strong there too.
Copy.
While you guys are climbing, I don't know if you'll remember, but I'll just go through the point structure here right away. So I think, I forget where Brian was at, probably around 15th or something. 10th maybe, I'm not even sure. Losing track.
Yeah, check for Steve for sure, because he's fighting it out in no man's land with like 3 guys.
Okay, I'll start in the front here. So after we hit 10th place, that's 23 points. So 11th to 15th, it's all the same at 20 points. So if you're at the top between 11 and 15th, really no big deal fighting. 16th to 20th is 19 points. So you guys are going to be in that range somewhere in there, I'm guessing. We'll see if that lead pack climbs away or not. We'll see who's next in line here. Oh, yeah, where did you go on the map here? Go back here. You look like you're about 30th. Bit of a group there. So just a quick summary there. 30th, 26th to 30th is 17 points. 31st to 35th is 16. So you have potential there to get an extra point if you're able to finish 30th instead of 31st. No real carrot to finish ahead of 26th, which it looks like that's probably 4 guys in front of you there. So if you're able to pass them, great, to get an extra point. If you're not able to, we can definitely be happy with what we get there.
Well, I honestly can't believe I'm picking people off.
Right, keep it up.
Grind. Yep. If you hang around that 3-1, 3-2 as much as you
You're
can.
you're gonna move 10 spots up, probably, bud.
Yep, just being 27th there now, Lee. So like I say, the jump is to 25th to get that extra point. Just try to make that your goal to get 25th. That'll get us an extra point.
Check out Steve's spot. That's the one that it's gonna be some interesting points way.
Steve, you're showing 47th, so that's 13 points if you get 45th. So if you can pass 2 guys, you can get an extra point.
That's right.
So it looks like you're about 20 seconds back there, so my advice, just hold what you got there. You can afford to drop to 50th and still hold your points. 51st will lose you a point. So let's focus on keeping at least 50th place. And we got Joe next here. I'll find Joe on the map. Okay, Joe, you're not too far behind either. So you're in 50th. So if you can hold that, you get 13. If you drop to 51st, you'll lose a point. So let's target 50 for you as well there. It looks like you're about 22, 23 seconds behind Steve. And it looks like you got about a 10-second gap on the guy behind you there. You guys need a refresher. So I think the course goes to 37 point something kilometers, but you guys will see your distance to finish. If you need
Oh man, I need to lose 20 pounds.
I need to lose 30.
Well, I need to lose 30, but start with 20.
Well, you guys got nothing on me.
Oh, come
My
on.
avatar
Come on,
weighs
Steve,
500
I'm not
pounds
that-
right now.
I'm not that far ahead of you.
Ah,
I think internally my body today after that KOM, my legs are like, hey Mel, fuck you, stop eating.
That was a hell of an effort. It was fun watching you go up the first 2 times.
It was a struggle. I felt like after the first one, I didn't even know what to think.
Second one, you melted it pretty good. I was really shocked.
I actually felt
For as hard
strong
as
on
you
the
went the
second
first one. The second one, you burned it up. You couldn't have been but 2 or 3 seconds off your first one.
Yeah, it was pretty close. Actually, I'll look on Strava, but the second one might actually been faster.
Ooh.
Flipped up. Looks like we got Brian in 9th place there, looking strong.
Hell yeah, Brian.
With cruising daddy's wheel there. I think you're gonna take over Marco there, Brian. I don't think he's got the jam. Like I think he's fading. As I say that, he speeds up.
Yeah, Brian's definitely got better 20-minute power than Marco.
Well, he's going forward right now.
Woo!
Yep.
Gutting it.
Well, it's a deep part. My advice is if you can just do what you can there. And on the next flat, we got a little flat coming up here on a turn. Get some recovery in there. See if you can stick with the wheel. He's backing off there now. He's under 300 watts again.
He got scared. He seen Big Bad Brian behind him.
Yeah, looks like you got a OTR fella on your wheel there, Brian. I think that OTR guy is more or less gonna try and wheel suck you, Brian. It doesn't look like he's top. He's 174 heart rate, so he's working hard to keep up to you there. And you got feedback there, got 4 seconds back. Probably just trying not to go over his category limits there, so. Yeah, so you're trying to wheel the chase there, Brian, if you can catch Mark. He's a bit ahead of you there. But...
About to see if 50 watts can go up the leg snapper.
So, you know, Brian, that guy that's just passed you there, like he's still tapped. He's 174 beats a minute, so not sure how long he can hold on to that pace. And Marco looks like he's cruising. He's go 155, so it's actually not doing too bad.
Come on, legs.
Yeah, cycle through the roster here again, see where everyone's at. You got the torpedo, which I love your name, Pete. That's pretty genius.
Try to live up to it.
Looks like you're going strong there in 15th. Looks like you're gonna pass this Penvilo fella.
No, we've been playing cat and mouse. He's a lighter guy.
Yeah, so he's rocking 320 watts there at 4.1 right now. So yeah, he's a little bit lighter.
Oh, okay. Huh.
I thought in Canada that was called moose and wolf.
You think Lee, you're probably next here. I'll see where you're at.
Flat.
Okay.
You got a flat?
Yeah, looks like you're gonna.
No,
Looks like you're gonna
flat
catch
section
this
of this
lightning
hill for
fella.
some strange reason.
That's good.
It goes to 1% for.
Recovery.
Yeah, Pete, if you can hold that 15th place, that's good for 20 points. If you drop to 16th, we're down to 19, so you're looking pretty strong there. And then Lee, if you can get 25th, Lee, you'll get us an extra point
Come
there.
on. Come on.
Keep pushing it, Lee.
Just cycle through the next fella in line here. We got Steve next. Some big loss there, Steve. Looking good. Yep, you're still looking strong there. I like your 49th, so let's try and hold that. You can drop to 50th and still get the same amount of points. So looks like you got one guy between Steve and Joe. You're 25 seconds back from Steve. Yeah, Joe, if you can sneak up to 50th. Near the end there, guys, it does flatten out the last 800 meters or so. It is somewhat draftable. So if Steve and Joe end up together, you guys can kind of help each other out and try and, if you can sneak past anybody at the top there, it's a good opportunity where it flattens out with the big watts if Steve can throw them down. Bring it back to the front here. See, Brian must be getting close here. Couple K
Hey,
to
when
go.
do I use my feather? Hey, when should I use my feather?
If you need it to close a gap, I would use it. It's not super beneficial near the end because it is flatter, but it will still be an advantage if you want to hold on to it. So if you want to close a gap, I'd close it just to catch their wheel for the flats would probably be your best advantage. But yeah, you got about a kilometer or so, Brian, before it flattens out. So if you wanted to use it, I would probably use it sooner than later. Looks like you're like 6 seconds behind, which might, there you go. Brian, I think if you can close that gap, which it looks like you're closing it real good right now, get with them guys where it flattens out and try and wheel sock them a bit. I think you'll have enough power at the end to zip past them and score some sweet points. The lead group is like 45 seconds ahead of you guys, and then it's up to you. So looks like you can get as high as 4th place there, Brian. So we got about probably a mile or so to go there, Brian. Probably just under. This is where it flattens out, and it doesn't really go above, I think, about 4 or 5%, if I remember right.
Okay.
I wouldn't take a pull if you can avoid it. I would just stick to their wheels, save your energy. Just as it hits 10%, right? Yes is a liar. Good fun. Got a 1 second gap on them, guys. If you can keep them off your wheel, you're gapping them even more right now still, actually. If you can keep them off your wheel where it flattens out, they probably don't stand a chance to catch you. Like you just got one guy chasing you, the other guy's backed off. It looks like you got about a kilometer or so there, Brian. Got a 3-second gap on those guys, and your watts per kg are way higher. 4 seconds now. 5 seconds. They dropped off, Brian. They're down to 2.5 watts. Like they gave up on you.
Attaboy, Brian.
The one guy, two of them up their watts there. They might be trying to play peekaboo, but I think they're coming in too late. I think we got too big of a gap. So I got about 90 seconds to the finish line there. So a 10-second gap on those guys. I don't think they can bring hard enough. It's a solid effort. Brian, they're pushing hard, but you got them. There's no way they can close that. Great job.
Ah, come on.
4th place to Brian. Awesome. Deal. Back to Pete. I think you're next up the hill here. If you need to puke, I think there's a toilet nearby there, Brian.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Just to your left.
It looks like you're in position there to get as high as about 8th place. Looks like Spivak's pushing hard.
7-7-8-4 on Spivak.
Empty the tank, Pete. You're close to the finish.
Ah,
You can get 10th, you'll get an extra 3 points.
Oh,
Just throw her down, Pete. You got what you got there.
Fuck me, that race is hard.
Looks like Pete snagged 12th place here.
Great job, Pete.
Good job, Pete.
ah.
Tito!
Okay, I think Lee's coming up next. Find Lee here. Lee's holding 23rd. So in order to get any more points there, Lee, you'd have to bump up to 20th. So you can hold where you got. You can go down to 25th and still get the same amount of points. So it looks like you got 24th, 25th, and 26th place on your wheel there. So you have to do your best to hold off them guys. You got any power up, please? I think it's going to crash, but if you got any power up, Lee, it does flatten out there. The last stretch there. It's no more than about 4%.
Ah, no.
You got a 2-second gap on the guy behind you there, Lee, so if you know 25th, you're doing okay. But he's pushing hard, he's trying to catch you there.
Come on.
26th. So you got a 3-second gap again there, Lee. You can hold steady that 25th years. 300 meters to go. Nice push, Lee. Nice big watts there. All for pride, passing these guys. All for pride.
Ah, no.
I was goofing on it.
Oh my god.
Good job. I think you guys actually climbed that faster than I did.
Oh,
Could it be that you
Yeah,
just
for
like
me, I think
threw
we
down megawatts?
It's easier, or I'll see how Steve's making notes.
oh,
All right, Steve, you look like you're holding steady in 49th there. A big gap on 50th place, so
24:52 on the KOM.
yeah, you roasted me.
Oh, it's a minute slower than the other.
You went a lot harder though on the front side though, Pete. Good
I
job.
got 25th.
That was
I
an
think.
incredible start. I can't believe it was that intense for that long.
Yeah, we
Well,
went
that was
pretty
a hard
on
one.
the beginning.
Hit hard at the beginning. I think I got like 5 points out of it. The fucking points were hard to get on the first 3 today.
Ugh.
So these guys are so fast.
Hey, Steve, if you're able to pass them 2 guys and get 45th, you're gonna sneak an extra point there. So if you can, just hold their wheel till it gets flat. Try and muster up some watts there, and as it flattens out, I think you can zip past these guys.
Brian, I think that first lap you had been like 5th. I know I was like 12th or something across the line that first lap.
No, I slipped to 10.
Oh
I
my
just couldn't
gosh.
hold their wheel.
KOM is so hard.
That's why I got
So
right
hard.
before that sprint. I tried to sprint up and it was they were just peeling away.
So no, in my sprint on the first lap, when I actually thought I had some gas,
Oh my
I
gosh.
think I saw 7th, but then right away it flipped to 12th, so I might have missed the FAL on that one. But
Well, that
that was
little
really
leg
good.
snapper climb.
Me and Brian were like the first 5
during the
people
flat
over,
laps.
and then they just come flying up behind us, and I
Oh.
seen Brian take off with them.
I'm like in between.
It was impressive.
I'm just not fast enough up the hill to stay with the
Right.
lead
Yeah, they're
pack.
getting out. Like,
But I was able to
faster
catch the
than me.
lead pack on the flats.
They're going, you know,
But I
I'm
get
starting
stuck
to
in
wonder if
no
I done
man's
jacked something
land.
up in my bike, because after that sprint, my bike has just went all weird.
Oh my gosh. And then to finish a race with a freaking 30+ minute
I'm gonna throw it in the
climb.
trash.
But you know what?
Steve, this is your last.
I'm
big
happy with
push here.
that.
It's a little steep, and then she flattens out nice to the finish line. So
That's a,
do your best to hold these guys' wheel, catch some
Not
draft at
light.
the end, and blow by them.
and I pulled off 25th, so
Get it,
Pretty good.
Steve.
feel good about that.
To go or so there, Steve.
Attack them.
Oh,
Or just pull a Brian and ride him off your wheel. What's the Brian do to them? It's like, fuck you guys, I'm out of here.
Brian, were you carrying like 3-1 up the hill? 3-2?
yeah.
well, for the prime time. Number 300 pretty much the whole way up. It's hard.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I was like top 40. Oh, excuse me. Top 40 starting the hill.
I only got 7 miles left.
Well, maybe we'll have a little nap here, Billy, and then we'll jump back on Discord here in maybe an hour and see if we're done.
Yeah, I mean, 75th place gets us points, right? I mean, it's pretty imperative for me to keep up this 50 to 75 watt fucking pace. It's good.
Okay, Steve, you got anything left there? Time to empty the tank. That guy's got about a 3-second gap on you, but if you can shut it down, you get an extra point. Look at that.
That's right.
Big bar. There we go.
Got it, Steve. Good job.
Keep grinding, boys. Keep grinding.
Closing that gap there, Steve. Good job.
Keep it up back there, Joe.
Nice work there, Steve. Looks like you're coming up to 300 meters left. Should be seeing that marker here pretty quick.
Great job, Steve.
Oh shit!
Totally does. I didn't even
Right, we
notice
gotta
that. I
fight
was
the battle here. This guy's not going down easy, Steve.
think I
Knock
probably
him
got
down,
3 more
Steve.
kilometers, 4 more K to level.
Throw him that big
Maybe by the time I
manpower.
hit the bottom of this hill.
So here we go.
I want to hit 45
Padres,
so I can get
power.
the super disc
Nice.
wheel.
200 meters there, Steve.
Oh fuck!
We got 1 second gap
Still
on
got a
this
few
guy.
teammates out on the
That's right,
course.
Steve. Get it. Push, push, push. Up, 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 up.
Nice, so you got him. You got him. Nice push.
He'll remember that the rest of his life. He ain't gonna like going against Steve.
Nope. He was there what a big man can sprint.
Scare tactics.
Yeah, all right. Let's check in on Joe
I
here.
think it was. I think we had 87,
Come on, Joe.
86 people in our division.
All right, Joe holding 52nd place there.
Like
You
15
got somebody
teams
right
of
too,
6
Joe. Let's do it for pride.
or 16 teams.
You're closing down the finish there too.
I think
Stuff's
my
over.
team is currently 3rd overall. But we'll see after this race where the standings are.
Big
I
loss
think
there.
there's
Joe.
this
Let's
is
keep
the
that to
3rd
the
of
end.
8 races for season 2.
300 meters. There he goes. He's uncorking one now.
That's right, Joe. Dig, dig. Up, 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 up.
Big push. He's gonna give you a run for your money, Joe. Keep on her. Yeah. He quit, Joe. You got him. He quit. Joe didn't quit. He's still going.
There's no quitting that guy.
Nice push to win, Joe. Yeah, roasted him by 7 seconds in the end. Nice.
Sure, I got
There's a
maybe
good
6.
run for that one.
Great job, Joe.
Chicken was a bad idea. That chicken
All
was
right.
bad, Billy.
That's well. I think the chicken entered my fucking my bike. So